stepping up my game. I'm a groove school, yes I am. With groove I know I can. Read my master plan. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. Groove Nation inspires me to bust loose and break free. I'm dancing to my dreams, bursting at the seams. I'm feeling groove-alicious. Groove knows who I am. 'Cause now is my time to have a groove state of mind. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. If you are over in America, it's probably good morning. It is evening here for me in Bali. Let me know you can hear and see me. I do have YouTube over here on one phone. I have Facebook over here on the other. So just let me know you can hear and see me. And we're going to dive on in with the Getting Groovy started. And I'm going to go through a document which I'm going to give you at the end as well. And please feel free to ask questions as we're going along on each part. Try and keep the questions related to that specific part and remind me of what the question's about. Yes, loud and clear. You're in the dark. Well, it's not in the dark. It's just the lighting. I'm staying at my friend's villa here in Bali, and the lighting isn't great. So yeah, the room's quite bright, but the lighting just isn't perfect. And I've got a nice little desk here, so this is where I chose to run it from tonight. The room is dimly lit. Yeah, look, don't worry about me. I'm going to be moving my face off the camera. We're going to share the screen. Let me know on Facebook that you can see and hear me okay. YouTube seems to be streaming okay. And I'm going to just share my screen, and I'll put myself in out of the way. And because I'm on my laptop, you should be able to see the doc now that I'm going through. But when I have to go back to StreamYard to change the screen, you will see that looping, unfortunately. But we look like we're good to go. Looks like everything is fine on Facebook and YouTube. So let's dive on in. So we're going to go through this doc. I'm going to give you a copy of this, and you will see each one of these steps. They're very, very simple. And also they're all hyperlinked. When you click on, for example, step 1, it will then forward you directly to our digital academy where you can find that specific training. So this one was where to find your general settings. So I'm going to come back to the doc in a minute. We're just going to have a little walk around the dashboard for those that are new. I'm just going to click on dashboard here. I'm going to say, please fire away any questions. I can see everything. As I say, I know I will actually now. I had a little freeze there. I'm just going to remove me from there. Should have removed me, but it hasn't. Why is that not doing that? For some reason it's brought up 2 windows. Why is that doing that? On my StreamYard, it's showing that I should have just one, and now we've got a little bit of a screen lag. Apologies. Whatever I did there, it didn't like it in StreamYard, so bear with me. Just going to find StreamYard again. It's there. I'm clicking on just the screen layout. I don't want to remove me. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to kind of leave that there. And just come back over to Groove. Is anyone else seeing that really strange lag? I'm just going to refresh the page. Okay, looks like we're back in the dashboard. Not sure what happened there. So let's have a little orientation around the dashboard. So in the top right hand corner, you're either going to see an image of yourself or you're going to see an image of a small head icon. So you can go into here, into your settings and billing, into your Groove partner program. And if you click on that, it will automatically open up your Groove affiliate account, and it will show you all of your emails, all of your URLs, everything within here. It will load with a video of Mike first. And then as we scroll down, because I'm already logged in, my promotional tools will now load, and this will do the same for you. So again, we're going to come into that later. As we come across, we click on the little 4 dots here, and this can open up all of the applications where we can access those. The bell is going to show all of the most recent update videos that I've done or someone else has done, showing all the different improved features, new features, code refinements, etc. And then here we have our little Groove.cm AI assistant, and this is always available on your dashboard. And you can see here, once he loads, this is our little AI bot, and if I put custom domain and ask him, he normally is pretty good. But also, please, please, please give us feedback. If you ask our little dinosaur, our little Groove AI assistant, and he doesn't give you the relevant answer, then please take screenshots of it, tell us what question you asked, and send it to support so we can update him. You know, we want him to give you every single answer, but there's certain things he hasn't answered yet. So if you're the first one to ask it, we need to put that into his system, into the database, to make sure he gives you all the correct answers. Here, for those who are on a free account, it will say upgrade. You can click on here and it will show the upgrade page. And again, very much advise that if you're going to be promoting Groove as an affiliate, you should go and look at the upgrade page so you know what people can get, what kind of pricing it is. And again, Mike and the team have spent a lot of time building out this page, changing things, removing additional packages, etc., trying to make it simple for people to understand. And they've got a lot of side-by-side comparisons. So you can see here like the limited time offer, the premium plus lifetime deal, etc. So just familiarize yourself if you're going to use, if you're going to promote Groove Affiliate. Here again, you can access the Groove Affiliate program. And then when we transfer over to the left, again, you can scroll down on all of the different applications by hovering on the little red G in the corner. And we're on the home page, and then we can click into Marketplace. And this is our affiliate marketplace. So this is where you can go and find products that you would like to promote as an affiliate. Or if you have your own product on GrooveSell, you can set up an affiliate promotion and you can invite others to do the same. So for example, here with Groove AI, it would say join program, but obviously I'm already an affiliate for this. This is my actual account. Then you can click see offer, links, promo tools, JV sign up page. You can see you can obviously filter by categories, search, etc. Just going to come back to the dashboard. Next one down, we have our services. So you can go and set up a Groove Pay account, comparable with Stripe and all the other main payment processors. I believe we're actually cheaper on all the different fees. So you just go and click apply there. And the other one here is Groove Solos. You can buy solo traffic through our Groove Solos. I've used them. You can also be an affiliate for Groove Solos. So go in here, create an account, and as I say, it will give you your affiliate URL specifically for Groove Solos. Events and workshops, we have GrooveCon coming back next year, 2024. I think this page will ask you to register your interest. So again, look forward to seeing you all there. And my favorite event that I will be flying back from Bali to go to in Miami, the Marketers Cruise. And this is Mike Filsane, Tom Beale, and Captain Lou. They put together this, and I think this is year 18. I think this will be my 5th or 6th. You can see them here. And it is 70% fun and 30% business. There's networking, there's training, there's group outings, there's group events, there's parties. It is a regular cruise ship, but there's 500 of us. You've got to be personally invited. Well, you can be personally invited through here, who go on the cruise every year. Here's your API key. Sorry, I didn't show you that one. API key there. For those who want Portuguese, you can switch the language inside the dashboard here. And this is the Groove, if I can speak, Digital Academy. And again, this is where all of the training videos that are in the doc that I'm going to give you, this is where it links to. So if you come in here, you can either go into a specific app, so for example, Groove Member, or you can search up here and it will start to give you some suggestions as you start typing. There you go. But again, we'll come back to all of these. We're going to cover all of these as well. And then we have, we've covered the Groove Digital Academy. We now have the help desk. And we'll open that up. It's going a little bit slow. And what normally pops up first is our little AI chatbot when it catches up. There it is. And that's the same as is on the dashboard. So you can open him up at any time. And also you have all the different topics in here, so you can search, etc. And you also have the chat support here as well. Again, we're going to cover that in detail. And then the last one, by no means the least, actually one of the most important, is the feedback portal. We need feedback from you to tell us if there's any bugs, any glitches, any other things that you guys feel, well, this would be really good if it did this, for example. So the first one here is feature requests. You should go straight here first and search for a feature request, because someone else very much possibly has already asked for it. So you can see here A/B split testing, for example, and then you can click to vote. It looks like I've already voted that one. In fact, it looks like we've updated this, so that's good. There's lots of updates are coming. So for example, let me go through to one where I haven't voted, and you'll see there is slightly different color. I think I've voted all of the ones at the beginning. There we go. So now you can see it's kind of grayed out. So if I think where blog author box is required, then I click there and it should give me a vote, and now it goes to 69. And you can see each one tells you whether they're being considered, whether they're planned, etc. So go and search first. If your idea isn't there, then obviously go and add a new submission. Give us as much information, detail as possible, maybe a Loom video, whatever you can. Here, again, you can access the updates. It's the same as the bell over here. And then I'm going to go into the bug reporting, which is really important. We need to know where there's any glitches within any of the applications. And there are much less, but there might be one small area that we need to fix. So, you know, we need to get feedback from you. Again, search for the bug. If you can't find it, go and add it over here. And then if I come back to the dashboard, you'll see that everything at the bottom here, lazy loads, these load very quickly, and you can click on the 3 dots here and it'll open up different options in every single one of the apps. Or you can just click directly onto it and go into Groove Video. Here will be some recommendations that either from us or something that we recommend you can have a look at. And then down here, you'll have all your stats will load. So that is the dashboard. Any questions so far, fire them in. Otherwise, I will get ready to start step number 1. We've got, I think, 17 steps, but again, I try and get this done in under an hour. We've been in 14 minutes, so we're doing good. But yeah, please feel free. I'll have a mouthful of juice. And if there's any questions on the dashboard so far, let me know. And there is always a slight delay with StreamYard. You're probably 5 to 10 seconds behind me. So what I will do is I will continue on, and we're going to start with step number 1, editing and adding your account details. We kind of already went in here, so we just click on our little icon and click settings and billing. And again, you'll see all your info here, your personal info, your password, contact information, social, business information, etc. So really easy one to get started. Go and update everything in there. Step number 2, how to update affiliate payment information. 2 different ways you can do it. Into settings and billing, but let's try and do it through Groove Affiliate here. And again, we could have clicked on Groove Affiliate here, or we could have clicked on the 4 dots and gone into Groove Affiliate there. Once we come in, we're going to click settings, and here is all your affiliate info. This is my business name, and then I get given this affiliate ID. So you will have an affiliate ID. Just a reminder, in fact, now I'm going to go into Groove Affiliate in a minute. You will need to add your payment info, and you will need to add your tax info. You'll need to complete one of these. We get lots of emails into support all the time. I made a sale, I made 2 sales, and I haven't been paid. They haven't, or you haven't completed your tax info or even your payment info, so we can't pay you. You know, we've got to jump through hoops like you guys have. We've got to report income that's been earned, and depending on what country you're you are going to fill out a different form. So that's step number 2. Step number 3, how to set up a payment gateway in GrooveSell. So let's go in through this way. And again, we're just going to go into settings, and you'll see payment gateways opens up. You can see I have different Stripe and GroovePay, etc., and PayPal. And just click on the plus button. It's going to give you all the options. Each time you click into one, it's going to ask you for different information. So you can see here for Stripe, Stripe will give you a publishable key and a secret key. Authorized Net will ask you for different information, client key, login. Again, all of these are going to come from the payment provider that you are going to be using. How to set up a payment gateway in GrooveCart. Pretty much the same principle, but different app. So we're going to go into GrooveCart. GrooveCart's probably the only app that I do not currently use for one of my businesses, although I'm building a new app for my sports, my Paddle Fanatics app. So we are actually building a store right now, but it's the only app that I don't physically use. Okay, probably, let me just scroll up a little bit. Probably me not doing something right. But I input Stripe details. Now it won't allow me to change, edit them. Is there a way of doing this? Yeah, there should be. Let me go back over whilst we're fresh on that question. Where were we in GrooveSell? Let's go. Okay, let's go back into GrooveSell. I know from memory, I'm pretty sure we didn't have the ability to delete in the past. Yeah, I know this is something the devs are working on, but without me revealing any of my, these are some of the other businesses. I don't believe, reporting override. Don't believe there is actually a way of editing at this moment. So what I would probably do, windmills of the mind, I would probably, as you can see here, I would just go and add another Stripe account and just obviously change the name probably to Stripe edited, and then go in and do that. Something the devs are working on. So yeah, at the moment that isn't possible to edit or delete. I think I was coming in to set up a payment gateway in GrooveCart. Similar kind of process, very similar settings, payment gateways, and you're going to see most of the ones we've already shown. There will be other variations that you can use. Obviously, you can apply for your GroovePay, Stripe, PayPal, and there are some other options: cash on delivery, to checkout, NMI, etc. So again, just go in there and work through that. So that was step number 4. Step number 5 is probably one of the most, no problem, windmills. And let me know, comment and let me know your actual name. So I'm not calling you windmills of the mind. I don't want to be calling you that all the way through. One of the most frequently asked questions is step number 5, how to add a custom domain. We're going to do it actually live, and I've got a domain for my paddle app ready to go because I know I haven't used this yet. Oh, sorry, clicked on StreamYard. A few different ways you can do this. You can go into Groove pages and add a page there, or you can just come into settings and billing. I'll go through this route. And we're going to click domains, and we're going to leave it highlighted on custom domains. You can have your own Groove pages subdomain if you are on a paid account, but let's click manage. Hang on, have I already used this one? Bear with me. What's that? Paddle score anxiety relief. Okay, I did, but let me just delete that. And we can start again. My name is this. My phone is, I can't see your name, but it will pop up in a minute when there's more chat, because there's a little heart thing right where my phone is, where your name is. So I'm going to just come out of that again, and I'm going to go back in. Settings and billing, domains, leave this selected, click manage, click add domain, and just follow these 5 steps. You can see it here. So we're going to leave this as the full domain, subdomain setup. And I'm just going to paste in that URL without any HTTPS. You can see it's already there without any www. Click next. This normally takes 10 to 15 minutes. So now, again, read through all of this, but we're basically copying Dora and Major, and we're moving them over to our name servers. I use GoDaddy, whatever your domain provider is, it doesn't matter. There will be some instructions on how to change your name server. So for me, it's DNS, name servers, and now we're going to change the name servers. You can see I've obviously already deleted them out of here from last week's training. And we're just going to paste in Dora and Major. There's Dora. And we're going to paste in Major. Click save. It's probably going to warn me, am I sure? Kay. Oh, good to meet you, Kay. Sorry, this now popped up. Continue. And it's saying request is done. And again, normally when I refresh in GoDaddy, it will show me the name servers have changed. But in Groove, it can take 10 to 15 minutes. Normally, we sometimes come back to this. So I will ask you all to remind me near the end. So name servers, you can see that Dora and Major are there. And now when we click next, it's going to ask us to validate. And normally in the bottom right corner, it will tell me, no, we're not ready. Let's see. Domain status check initiated. Please try again. So let's complete the process. So you can see that we still need to verify. So we're just going to come back to that in the next 10, 15 minutes, because the next step, we need to add MX records to your custom domain. So this is now, we've added our domain. Now we want a professional email with that domain. So it could be Rob at whatever that domain was. I can't remember which one I used. So we need to add whoever you use. If you use Google business email, they're going to give you a load of different MX CNAME text records to add in there. We're going to come back to step number 5, step number 6 when we finish. So please remind me. So step number 7, Groove Affiliate. Let's have a little walk through Groove Affiliate. Again, we can get to it however we want. Where do we go? Here. Now also, I'll show you here. Obviously, you have a demo mode within your account. So if you're someone that wants to show other people in your account, or you want to do some training videos like I do on YouTube, you can turn this toggle on and off. And obviously that means then you're not going to be showing people's email addresses, personal information, etc. When you come in here, the dashboard, you can click here. You can filter either on the left here or by custom range. And then the same here, you can go and change sales, rebills, etc. And then you can turn off the revenue view. So now you're seeing visitors, signups, initial sales, etc. And you can turn it back on. You have your filters here, you reset and you refresh. Over here, we're going to click on promotions and links. I mentioned earlier about the, if you're going to promote Groove as an affiliate, here is your link. Now, what you need to do, if you remember earlier, mine had an ID of 4042. So what I recommend the very first time you go here is just paste in your URL, and you will see it does not have my ID 4042. It's not supposed to. When I press enter, I'm going to just double check. Obviously, I know mine works perfectly because I've earned commission through it, and I still do. But I just want you to double check that your ID, it shouldn't say 4042. It can do if you want. You can send your commission to me. That's absolutely fine. But it shouldn't do. So as you can see there, that should show your ID number that we found in under your affiliate information earlier. You only need to do it once. In here, you can look at bonuses. A lot of people don't even know that you can set up bonuses so that when someone, so for example, I give away $2,000 worth of Groove bonuses when they register for a free trial. And again, I'll show you how to add that in a second. And when they go for a paid Groove account, then I give them, I think it's $8,000 worth of bonuses. Really simple. Click promos, click bonuses, click new bonus, create it, call it a name, go into Groove pages, create a delivery page, get the URL, add that here. And once you click create, then when you go back, next time when you click on bonuses, it will give you that in the drop down. Make sense? Hope that does. So then you would see that new one down in the drop down. So reporting, transactions, sub-affiliates, earnings report, payment histories are all here. And then we can go into tools. You can set up tracking links. You can see here. Here we can access the marketplace. Again, this is the affiliate marketplace where you can either find products you would like to promote and get a commission, or you can add your own product and get other affiliates to come and help you. And then we have our settings, as we said, payment info. I'm not going to go through those because it's obviously got my payment info and your tax information. So that is Groove Affiliate. I'm keeping an eye on the comments just in case anyone does drop anything in there. So Groove Blog had a lot of updates. More updates are coming. So let's click into Groove Blog. Now, is it going to be a WordPress? No, WordPress has been around, don't quote me, 20 years. Can you set up a very simple blog on there and have it connected to your website, etc.? 100%, yes, because I do myself. This is my events business in Temecula, Los Angeles, and this is a live blog, and it is connected to the live website that's built in Groove Pages. So what I like to do normally is go into settings first. So in here, you can obviously modify your SEO settings, your domains. You can add on a subdomain, a root domain, a folder. Obviously, you can add your logos, your favicons, all of your social links, your comments. You can add forms in here now. Again, with the new updates on Groove Forms, these are all the forms that I have that I've already created in Groove Form. Now I can add them, and I can even modify them color-wise, etc. over here as well. But I'm not going to do that. The copyright at the bottom of the blog now, you can add a year that's dynamic. It changes. You can add a hyperlink, as you can see there, that goes direct to the website. You can add your embed ads, your tracking pixels, and you see my tracking pixels are in there, and my OG meta settings. So this is, so when someone shares it on social media, this is the information it's going to show. And again, you can now mess around with the RSS settings. You can do all posts, popular posts, specific posts, etc. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to, I didn't mean to go to home, sorry. I'm going to open it up again, because now when I go into navigation, I like for you to be able to see what I'm talking about. So navigation, and now you'll be able to see here my top navigation. This is it here. So you can see home, bar, hire, bell, 10 hire, etc. And obviously I can go in here and edit, delete, etc. I can add new. I've got my call to action button here, my 10% discount, and then my privacy policy, if I can speak, and reviews are at the bottom, which are there, and you can see the logo, etc. Now, everyone asks, this is not part of Groove. This is our live chat bot. It's our chat function. It's an AI at the beginning, and then it hands it over to one of our sales team for our events company. It works very, very well. Again, it's very easy to connect to the blog pages, etc. And then you can see categories is down below. So we have specials, latest, etc. Same thing, you can delete from the navigation, add new ones. Now when we go into themes, more themes are coming, but you can customize this theme to your heart's content. So when you click customize, you can now see you have every single font that's inside of Groove Pages. You can modify any of these colors. So you can see this, the links are blue, etc. I'm not going to do it because I say it is a live blog. But when you click into layout, we can now modify and show sidebar, not show sidebar, categories, etc. And then you can change the post page. Same thing, it does it live whilst you're showing everything, and then the category page as well. If I go back to the home page, as I said, you can pretty much change most things in here. I'm going to exit just because I want to save. Here we can go directly into categories. Again, add new category, edit, delete, and posts. The first time you set up a blog, it will give you 5 dummy posts. And the simplest thing to do is, and by the way, if you are new to Groove, my recommendation is grab this doc and go through every single one of the apps, just building like a new site and just a dummy site. Build a new blog, go into Groove Video, go into Groove Member, just utilize it without worrying about it being a live website, etc. So once you have the posts here, I would just click Open Editor on one of the dummy posts, and then just go in and modify everything. This is my headline. I can go in and change text. If I want to add something, I press enter, and I've got a little plus button here, so I can add some different things. And then over on the right, you can obviously change the featured image. This would be the post URL slug. You're going to change that because it's obviously going to be a dummy blog. Change the date, change the categories, add your keywords, and then you can again deselect any of these. You have your little excerpt, and then down the bottom here, you have your metadata and your open graph data, and you have custom code. So really, really simple. Everything has been updated recently. You can add, I'm clicking on the wrong thing, talking and clicking things. You can add your out tags now as well, which are going to get help for your SEO. And then you can obviously preview. And as you can see, this is live on our blog, and maybe it's not. Maybe that one isn't live. Okay, that's our 404 page. Okay, let's not do it from there. Let me exit, and then we're going to come to publish. So obviously, once we've done all of our blog posts and we've got it ready, then we can publish it. And obviously, you can hit publish there, and let me just click on visit blog. Okay, I don't know what happened when I did the preview. So you can see here, this has got our little scroller, goes through all our recent blog posts. Here's our 10% discount opt-in form. And again, you can see our social media, everything else here. And our AI is already popped up there. And then it goes through, basically, we've set this up so that, we don't lose anyone from our site. They'll go through 10, 15 different qualifying questions, as you can see. And this will be AI related. Once they've qualified, then someone takes over a physical person and they will put them straight through to our sales team. So it works very, very well for us. So that's Groove Blog. Let's go on to the next one, Groove Cart. As I said, this is the only app that I physically don't have that's running live for one of my businesses, but it will be very soon. We're setting one up for our Temecula events business, and we're also setting a store up for our paddle app. As you can see, this one here, where we're going to be selling all the paddle rackets, the paddle balls, the paddle bags, etc. So let's come into the dashboard. When you first go in and create a Groove Cart, it will ask you for the name. It will say it's going to take 5 to 7 minutes. And when I go into the builder, you'll see why, because it kind of builds out a store for you that then you can modify and change. And when you first arrive in here, just follow these 6 steps here. Then you can go in and add your domain, your legal page. You can go into your store design, your email templates, etc. You've got all your stats at the bottom. And then you're starting to see a running theme. Everything runs down the left-hand side. You just click and it opens up. Here you can go into your products, just to give you an example. And the great thing with Groove Cart is you can obviously hook this up to the AliExpress extension, which I can't see. Where is it? There it is, AliExpress to Groove Cart. So when I go to AliExpress, if I see, let me just see where my team, I know we've done 2 different stores. It doesn't look like this one's actually active. When I go into AliExpress, if I see a product, I click on the button in the extension and it'll add it into my store. Really cool. So that's drop shipping. Bear with me. And these are all the different drop shipping apps you can go into. And then you can go into your orders, your subscriptions, your abandoned carts, customers, affiliates, your help desk. And now we're into the builder. So this is the builder in GrooveCart. It's very, very similar now to Groove Pages. They've modified it so much over the last 2 or 3 years. It's really easy to work. You can see this store, it's pretty much built all of this for us. We've just added our logo and a few other bits so far. As I say, I think I clicked into the wrong one. I think the other one we've actually started building out, but you can see what I'm talking about here is click on something and you can go in and modify it, change it, etc. Here you have all your pages. So I've got the category page, I've got my product page. And again, you just go in here, don't save, and just modify all of this, change your navigation. You can add pop-ups. I'm just going to go back and go to the home page just because it makes it easier. Here you can go into your themes. As we said, you can customize it to your heart's content, and you can import new themes. And we also have loads of different layouts here you can see. You've got your settings, your SEO, your templates, etc. And as I said, anywhere where you hover, click to edit the header, etc. And if I want to click and edit this, I just come in and start modifying, editing, etc. Across the top, you can see this is on the desktop view. You can look at it on a tablet view, and you can look at it on a mobile view as well. And you have your back button, which is my favorite button in the world, and your forward button and your save button. So let's come back out of that. In fact, I can just close that here. Yeah, see, I've got another one that we started this one and then we realized we'd done something wrong. Yeah, you can see we actually bought a domain for it. So anyway, let's go back out of there. So now we've done GrooveCart. Let's have a look at GrooveMail. Obviously, GrooveMail is having a complete overhaul. If you haven't heard, David Lemon and the devs are having to tear it down and start from scratch. And they've been working on this really, really, really hard. I know David is, he just wants it live. He wants it active. We've got to do it right this time. We didn't do it right the first time. The devs that we had, made a complete pig zero of it. Okay. Will it let me try and turn my phone sideways and see if those comments come up better. Oh, that's better. That worked. Will it transfer products I have from GoDaddy or Wix? No. If you've got a Wix store with products in and you want to add it, either create a Groove Pages website and you want to add them there, then you have to build it manually. Same with GrooveCart. The extension, as I showed you, there are other extensions which you can. There's t-shirt extensions. There's loads of other drop shipping options. But yeah, it won't come across from Wix, unfortunately, Kay. So, GrooveMail, sorry. I was going into GrooveMail. Yeah, complete overhaul. It's coming. Please be patient. We've got to get this right this time. So when we come in here, you can see your quick links at the top. You can go to your broadcast, sequences, lists, automations. You'll have your stats down the bottom. Let me check on demo mode. Let's go into contacts. So again, you can look at all your contacts. I always keep my fingers crossed on this just in case. There you go. So it does work. So it's just going to hide all the information so you're not giving anything away. You can go into your lists, your tags, your categories. You can see them here as well. And again, what they did recently, again, just to save the load. Again, if you're someone like me and you have a lot of lists, I've got like 5 pages. What they don't want it to do is every time you load this, all of these stats kind of load. So what they've done now is they put a refresh counter so that you can just load that one list, if that makes sense. Here you can go into campaigns. Here's your broadcast. You've got sequences. If you don't know what sequence is, I will click into our monthly draw for our events company. And the triggers at the top mean that if someone gets a tag attached to them, then they're entered into the sequence. If they come in through a list, if they get added to a list, or if they enter their information in a specific form, then they're into this sequence. And this is just, I think it's 5 or 6 we've set up here, where there's some conditional splits. So we're basically saying, if this happens or this happens, do something. So it's got a timer delay. So if they haven't obviously purchased, then it's going to wait 1 day and send them a little follow-up email. You can see follow-up after 24 hours. If they have purchased, it's going to remove them from here, add them to a new list, and unsubscribe them from this list. We don't want to keep bombarding them when they've already purchased from our events business. Then it goes again. So you can see here, they either buy and they get removed, or they go through this little campaign. And again, you can see it ends the sequence on each time. Can't remember how many we've got set up on there. Just a nice way to keep touch with all our clients or potential clients. Here we have automations, and an automation is an if-then scenario. So if the contact subscribes to a list, let's say we picked a list, then we want to add a tag, for example. Yeah, and you can pick from any tag categories, and then you've got the tag. What you do need to do when you finish it, it will normally be automatically red, so it's still off. Click resume and it will go green. I'm going to turn that one back off because we've obviously got it off for a reason. Forms, you can come into forms, you can design, you can modify, you can change anything you want. Just use this one as an example. Okay, I've just uploaded about 600 contacts to GrooveMail. Given the overhaul, will they stay or will I lose them? They're not going to go anywhere, but as I said, GrooveMail, the SMTP, is not available to any users. I've got it because I'm part of the team, but for this moment, you're better off either using an integration like GetResponse or Aweber or something like that, or using one of the 4 or 5 external SMTPs like SendGrid. I use SendGrid for 5-6 years, very, very good, and it works very, very well with GrooveMail. So that just becomes the delivery part. You still send everything from within GrooveMail, but that does work. So you can see here, you can go and modify your form, design, setup, integrations, etc. So that is GrooveMail. That is your senders. In fact, let me show you this. Again, this is what I'm talking about. So you currently do not get access to any of the senders, but this is how you would set it up. So you can see I do. So you're going to choose Mailgun. And again, it's going to ask you for specific information. SendGrid works very well. Spark Post, I don't know. Amazon SES I've used as well. So you can use any of those. You then create your sender identity with this information, the reply to and from email, and your business info. And you set that up. Okay, so that's GrooveMail. GrooveMember. GrooveMember, I think it's kind of underestimated, GrooveMember. I really love GrooveMember. We've got several different membership sites in there, from our crypto product to our challenge product to our, you name it, it's all in there. Moved everything across. When you come in here, you can click on memberships. And you can see we're setting up one in for our Paddle Fanatics, our app. We've got our crypto bot, etc. And if I click into, which one's this? I don't know if this one's finished. I think, oh no, it's that one. Sorry, I've gone in. This is an old version, so I'm just going to come back out of that. That was on GrooveMember 1.0. That's where our old crypto bot stuff is. This is the new one. And once you come in here, you obviously you're going to go through the process first of setting it up, and then after you've done that, you can customize your membership site, manage your courses, your access levels, your settings, your members, and your analytics. So if I click on customize membership site, and then now again you can see all of this stuff pops up on the side. You've got pages, you've got your navigation, you've got your templates, you've got your settings, very similar to Groove Pages. Again, with your mobile, your tablet, etc. You can see the running theme here, really easy with your back button, your preview button, etc. And this is our crypto bot. Like I say, the team are moving it from the original one now to this one. And you've got the cookie, the breadcrumbs at the top here. So now once you've set your membership site up, you can add additional courses. So we have different courses that we can add into there. You can add portals where you can have all of your courses in one place so that people can see other courses you might sell and then they may purchase. You can add files in here. Again, very good for if you're delivering PDFs or whatever it is you're delivering. Once you've uploaded it here, then you can grab a URL. You can add that into your thank you email or your thank you page when someone downloads a free giveaway. Your instructors, you can go and set those up. And members, I don't have demo mode in this one, so I'm going to kind of quickly click back out there just in case. And then you have your analytics. So that's Groove Member. Go and play with it. Just set up a membership site and just see what you can find. So now Groove Pages, I could spend 8 hours on Groove Pages. How am I doing on time? I'm about 40 minutes in. Groove Pages, sorry. Kay says ConvertKit. I believe ConvertKit is one of the integrations. Do not quote me on that, but we can have a very, very quick look. Integrations. Click on the plus. Where's my drop down? Again, this has all been updated recently. Doesn't look like ConvertKit is one of the auto, but again, you can hook it up with Zapier possibly. So yeah, just go and have a look for that. So I'm in Groove Pages. Let me just click into one of these. This is just a demo blog that we've set up for our paddle app. And again, I could spend hours, honestly. We've got all of our different views here. And also, if we want, for example, just to modify, again, you can see the spacing. My team haven't done this yet. So if I wanted to just change the size of that, but that alone, let me just get rid of that. Then I'm in mobile. I'm going to say, look, applying changes to mobile device only. Let's just drag the text down a little bit so you can see it's really small. Now, everywhere else is not going to have changed. And if I don't like that and I want to go back, I just click the back button until it appears again. Simple as that. Over here on the left, you've obviously got, back button, forward button, preview button, your code button, unless you're a coder, don't go near that. And then we have pages, so we can go in and add funnels, webinars, pop-ups, global blocks, etc. And again, we can move these all around, do whatever we want with them. We can drag them down here so that they're not visible. And then you can go into blocks. Hundreds and hundreds of new blocks have been added recently, modern blocks. And again, once you go down here, you can click on any of these and it will give you lots of. You can go to wireframes, direct response. Just for example, I mean, look, that for a newbie in Groove would take you an hour to make. You can just click that, drag it in, boom, there it is. We have pop-ups in here as well, mega menus, and you can also save. So you can see all our businesses here. We have different saved blocks. So you know, for our Charlie's Angels, we have all these different blocks that I can add. So really, really, really cool. Elements, you can drag any of these elements onto the page. So for example, a button, if I want to just drag it and then just kind of move it around, you'll see the little pink bar will stop and then drop. And then you can then go in and modify this, either coming in the settings here or over here, and just go and play with all of these. You know, go and toggle on every single one and just figure out what it does. That's the best way that I can tell you is just, you know, if you don't know what padding is, then just I'll put, okay, so padding, that's above and below. Yeah, so just kind of figure it out. That's the easiest way. And then we can delete that back out of there because I don't want that. And also don't forget elements down here. When you click on some of these, it gives you a bunch more. If you just go into all elements, it gives you very limited. But now we can go into all of these and we can add any of these into our page. We've obviously got our settings. We can go into page settings, site settings, share settings, SEO, styling, etc. Training on all of these in the digital academy. And then when we're on the page, you can see it's kind of highlighting things as I'm moving around. So when I hover on this, you'll see at the bottom here, it's showing me what I'm actually hovering on. If I click on it, now you can see I'm in the text box that's within a container that's within a block. Okay. Now, if I want to go into that container, I can click the little up arrow here, or I can click here. Yeah. And now all of these settings are for this container. If I want to go in the block, I can click the arrow. Okay. Now it's highlighted the block. Everything I'm modifying here now is just for the block, and I can add a block from here, etc. So I hope you can see that It's just a case of playing it around, and you can drag anything around wherever you want. I don't know if that's where it was, but that will do. And then obviously you can publish. So we were doing the domain settings earlier. If I was to come in here, I could go in and modify the domain, etc. We're not going to do that. You can go to your hosting options, and then you can see here we can publish either the whole website, or we can publish specific pages and view specific pages. So hope that makes sense. Any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll move on. Okay, I'm setting up my courses, members, but if GrooveMail isn't working, then how would I communicate with the members, course participants? It's not a used CSV. So Groove Member, once people purchase, etc., and you've set up all the triggers within GrooveSell, it can then automatically send people their login information, and then they log into your Groove Member and into your membership site. And once they're in there, you can guide them through the process, take them through, from the beginning to where they want to get to, in the steps. So start here, etc., goals. And then you can set that up with however you want. You can contact people, whether you're using GetResponse, whether you're using Aweber. It's the same process. You're still just going to communicate with your community through whatever email platform you're currently using. Alan, how do you add a navigation menu to the site? Great question. Let's quickly show you. So we can come into blocks. I'm going to go into modern and click on navigation. In fact, I should have done it this way. If I just show you that I'm in this block, so now you can see the plus, so I can go above or below. If I click there now I can go into where's my modern, add a navigation, and then just select any one of these. And it's just loading here and done. Now, again, when you've added a navigation, all of these settings, you'll see that all of these pages are showing because they're all above here. If I wanted all of those to go away, what am I in? I think that's okay. I just drag this down, and you'll see that they're disappearing as this is happening. And then if I want now, I can go into here and I can start changing all the settings and in the nav menu. You see that? So I've obviously got 4 external links, etc. But that is how you add. And then if I want to get rid of it, I'm just going to click back on the block and just click delete. Done. I mean, you really can't break anything in Groove pages and Groove. Just go in and play. That's my recommendation. Hope that helps, Alan. I don't want to save anything there. Where was I? Groove Member, we've done Groove pages. GrooveSell. So you've created either your website or your sales page or your insert whatever, lead magnet, free giveaway, bribe. Now you want to sell a product. So now we're going to create the product in GrooveSell. Thank you, no problem, Alan. Does the IT team have a time frame when GrooveMail would be okay to use? I know on the last update training that David and Mike did, they're hoping to have all the code refactoring. They basically had to rebuild GrooveMail from the ground up. They had to tear it down. Imagine the old builders, devs, but the old builders, they built one really bad foundation. So David and his new devs, they couldn't go in and build on top of that because it would just fall down. They've had to literally strip all the foundations out and start again. So I believe, don't quote me on this, that by the end of Jan, we'll be looking to hopefully start progressing that and getting it back into people's hands. But don't quote me on that. That is, I believe, what David had said. Where am I? Okay, so same thing here in GrooveSell. We've got all our quick links at the top. We've got all our stats again. Here we can go into product funnels, and a product funnel is you're creating a product. Okay, that's the long and short of it. So if I click into one of my demo ones here, and now I can manage the product. I can create a checkout link. I can check my sales, my coupons, my affiliate performance. Here is where you can set up your affiliate sign up and promo tools for you to then get other affiliates to promote your product. Here's how you manage your affiliates, and here you can have your affiliate leaderboard. So if I just click into manage products and then edit product, what you'll see here, the first time you come in here, you will have these 11 steps. I'm trying to highlight it there. So all you need to do is complete the info here and select something, and it will say the first time, save and next. If you get something wrong, it will highlight it in red and tell you what you should have added. And obviously I've got an image here. Because I've already done this, and this is a demo one, I can now click on any of these and kind of go through. The first time it's going to ask you to save and next each time. So you can see on my group coaching code training, we've got 3 different variations. Again, you can go in here, change all these settings. You can change the pricing, recurring, installments, pay your own price, whatever it is. Add your payment gateways. You can go in and add the sales page, the thank you page, the refund period, support. This is where you're going to set up your checkout page. So again, you can change all your colors. You can go custom. You can go through all of this. Again, just go through this at whatever pace you need to. It's really, really simple. Order bumps. If you want to add an order bump that's on the order page, you can do that here. And then the funnel, you know, where do you want that to go? After they purchase, do you want it to go to an upsell page or a thank you page? And again, that will then direct them. Fulfillment. So I think for Kay, you were asking about how do you get them in people's hands. So once they purchase through your GrooveSell, let's say this is a $197 training course, in here, I'm going to add a membership, and I'm basically going to go, right, so when they purchase, that unlocks this. Click add, done. So automatically then that is going to send them their login information. That's the wrong course, of course, but it's going to send their login information from Groove into that client's account, and they can log straight into the members area. So it's instant. So I hope that makes sense. Here is where you can obviously activate affiliates or not activate them, no or yes. And then proof. The proof widget will pop up on the bottom left, bottom right, etc. It just shows all the recent buyers. And it's, again, very good for a sales page. And then you're going to finish off here, and it's going to give you your tracking link. So this tracking link I can copy, and this tracking link, and I can put it on my sales page so that it can track everything. And then you're going to click exit, and that is your product. Let me just go back and check the questions. So that's product funnels. You can see partner contracts, partner distributions, affiliates. This is where you're going to do all the managing of them, customers, reporting, tools. That's the affiliate dashboard again, or not the affiliate dashboard, the affiliate marketplace, sorry. And that is GrooveSell. Let me quickly go back. Thanks. Okay, it was just a thanks, but that's no problem. Well, I've got 5 minutes before my hour is up. So Groove Video. Groove Video, I think, is very underrated or very underestimated. Groove Video is awesome. I use it all my VSLs, my video sales letters. I use it all over the place now. I used to have to pay for external softwares, etc. But when we click into the library, you can add your video. You click up there. Let me just use this one as an example, just so you can show you what one that's kind of already been added. This was my, this was my Groove AI bonuses video. This was in my villa in Guadalajara in Mexico, and I've obviously uploaded this video. I've changed all my colors to be compliant with, congruent with Groove. I can add thumbnails, watermarks, and again, this is another one where you just follow these steps, save and next, and you can modify all of this. So you can see size. Do you want it to mute on start? Do you want it to autoplay? You can see mine kind of auto plays, and it engages people on a video sales letter. This is popping up. Again, all of these are editable from here. So you go through all of those, save and next. This is the cool part. You can now have it to add a text overlay, for example. So let's say at 1 minute, I want it to say, click here, and then I want a button to pop up, and I want to send them somewhere. Or let's say, for example, we're going to use it for our paddle app. When they're doing the training, we're going to ask them questions. So I would ask the question, and then 2 answers will pop up on the screen as buttons. If they click the wrong answer, it will take them to one video. It says you've got the answer wrong. Let's try that again. So you can kind of see how really cool that is. Or you can do an opt-in form setting where you know the video plays, and then they've got to opt in for something else or an additional training. This is awesome. I pay for other softwares that do this, and quite a lot of money. I've got 2 different ones that do it, and I pay a lot. And then you save and next. You've also got a video embed code. You've got a video hosted page where that video sits on the URL, and you've got your source file. Okay, back in. You can see again, there's analytics, there's categories, and there's settings. So Groove Video, go and play. And I think last but very much not least is the Groove Webinar. Groove Webinar is 80% done. It's live, it's ready. You can only currently run a automated webinar, so that means that you had to pre-record it, but obviously the live, etc. is coming soon. So if we click on my webinars, we're putting our crypto bot webinar over. It's not finished yet, but you can see here when we start again, as you can see, same principle. You can see there's a running theme. You just got to go through these steps in the webinar setup. Live, stream, and meeting are coming soon. And then you just go through and fill out all this information. It's actually super, super simple. Oops, sorry. You can add surveys within your webinar, polls, presenters, you've got analytics and your settings, etc. And if you didn't know, Mike was actually one of the founders of Webinar Jam and EverWebinar. That's the other software that I use. I pay a yearly amount on it. So expect that Groove Webinar, now we've got all these new devs back on. Now we kicked out all the old devs from wherever they were. Mike's told you all about that. Expect good things to be happening within all of these apps. Which membership level allows me to upload videos direct from my PC rather than from YouTube or Amazon? Good question. I've obviously got the full account, but I've had it for 4 years. I don't really know. That would probably be a support question. Add new video. YouTube Groove storage. Yeah, I mean, I can add 5 gig on a file size, and I can't see what that says at the bottom there. Oh, I've got 100 gig storage. So yeah, depending on what account you're on, Kay, that would be the answer. But if you don't know the answer, then please contact support and they will happily help you. So there's another full orientation there. Again, it's on the step number 16. I'm going to quickly go back now to fix the domain. Remember we set that up earlier. So I'm going to go back into domains. I'm just going to click manage and it should show here. And when we click verify, it's going to ask us again. I'm going to validate. I'm hoping to see a little green box in the bottom right hand corner. Boom. So now we're not finished. We still need to choose the primary app for this domain. So I'm going to choose Groove Pages, but you can obviously see there's others. And then once you've done that, you can now add this domain to other apps. So you can see here, I can use it in GrooveSell. I'm going to put in here, buy, for example. That's a subdomain. And now I can use it within GrooveSell. I've got buy.paddle score anxiety. Obviously, I'm not going to use this for that process, but I can do Groove Member, Groove Blog, etc. Now I can come into the DNS. So if you're using, for example, Google Business for an email account, a professional email account, they're going to send you a bunch of these CNAME, MX text records. And obviously all you've got to do is select it on the drop down, add the name, add the content, click save, and it will start adding them down here. That's how you're going to set up your email provider. And that was our step number 6 that we missed earlier. So we've got through all of that. The last bits, I'm opening up the floor now to any questions, and then we're going to finish off on support and how you can support us to support you, because we want to make sure we answer all your questions as quickly, as efficiently as possible. I think that was the question I'd already asked. Yes. So if there are any other questions, fire them in. I will answer anything now. And step number 17, as I say, I want us to be able to support you at the very highest level. But what we do get is an abundance of like 100 per day, very, very, very basic questions that we have training for in the training areas, etc. So I'm asking you as a favor, if you're watching this live or on the replay, to support us to support you. So what I mean by that is, here's the order I recommend you use the support options. First things first, use our Groove AI assistant. He's in your dashboard 24/7. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't have to eat. You know, that's the first place. Go and ask your question there. If he doesn't know, then go to the next step. Step number 2, I'd go to the Digital Academy. So when we come back to the dashboard, the little teacher's cap, Groove Digital Academy, click here, go to the search bar, type in your question, or go to the specific app, see if you have the training or the answer. Really simple, right? Step number 3, go to the help desk. Okay, so down here, little question mark, the help desk opens up. It's going to open up the AI chatbot again. So you clear him out of the way because you've already asked him the question. When he's ready, come on. I'm very impatient when it comes to the internet. There he is. Let's get rid of him. So now you can go and search the knowledge base, or you can just scroll through and try and find your answer. Now you can come into the Facebook community, ask the question. Myself or one of their admins will either answer it direct, or we'll approve it and answer it, or we'll approve it and one of the other super users will answer it. If after those 4 things you don't have the answer, then of course, please send an email to chat. Okay, and you're going to come in here. You're just going to click on, sorry, one moment, support desk. There, sorry. God, I had a little moment there. And again, the AI chatbot's going to pop up, but then in the bottom right-hand corner, you're going to see chat. Let's get rid of that. So you can see here, chat support. And if it's within the working hours that the support team are working, it will open up. So click ask. And it will show, oh, even that's changed. That's good. So now you're going to put your name, subject, email address, and obviously put detail. You know, please, what happens all the time is the support get a question and it's not detailed. So they have to come back to you and you want an answer really quick. So give them detail. Record a Loom video showing it what the issue you've got is so that they can look at it and go, I've got the answer. Boom, they fire it straight back to you. You know, don't be the person that sends a very, very basic question and then complains that it's taken us a couple of days to get the answer to you because we've had to go back to you. You didn't see it in your email, and then you get the gist. So that's the basics of support. Obviously, where you can get access, you've just seen me cover all of those areas. I'm going to give you this doc right now. I've got the link at the bottom here. And I'm going to add it into, so this is going to, I'm going to be sharing my screen of the YouTube. I'm hoping it won't start playing. It probably will. It's muted, that's okay. So I'm going to pop this into the YouTube channel. And for those watching on there, I'm just going to go back to the comments whilst I'm waiting for that to load. So, Kay, I'm excited about Groove and its potential, and the IT team seem an excellent bunch. Brilliant products, but it's still in the teething stage of being built. I definitely had some challenges and issues. Yes, 100%. Have Mike and the team address them? Yes. By January, you will just see everything starting to happen that Mike's been promising, Mike's been talking about, and the team have been talking about, and it will just kick on from here. So yeah, I'm excited, same as you are. So on YouTube, would someone do me a huge favor? Just click on that link. Check you can download that doc, and I will also go over to Facebook and add it over there as well. And any other questions, please fire them in now. Otherwise, we will be kind of wrapping up. I'm just over the hour. And the only reason I say an hour is more your time than mine. I'm happy to sit and answer any questions you have now. I'm going to click on this. It's going to probably start the audio. Mute myself very quickly. And now I have lots of looping me's. So I'm going to add that in there as well. Facebook, if you could do me the courtesy of trying to download that. And unless there are any other questions, I'm going to finish my evening here in Bali. It's 10:10 in the evening. But obviously I'm always in the group, looking after everyone in the Groove main group. Fire your questions in there. If I did do a little post on it the other day, if you ask a question and you don't see it being approved in the main group, look for the answer, i.e. look within your messenger normally in message requests or hidden requests. I'm not 100% sure. Sometimes myself or one of the other admin team may see it and go, well, that's something that we've already answered. So I will reply, we decline it with feedback. So look for that within Facebook. We normally have sent an answer, and that will give you the answer straight away instead of having to wait within the group. So yeah, that is everything from me. Okay, thanks for answering a lot of questions. Appreciate your time. No problem, Kay, or Windmills of the Mind. And anyone else, if you have any questions, if you're watching on the replay, pop them in down below. I will always come back and answer them. And I think that was everything. I covered the domain. I always go back to that. But if there's nothing else, I'm going to leave you with our little outro, which is going to look funny for a second because I'm no intro, outro. Where's my outro? There. So anyway, guys, bye for now.